for a first weekend road trip, everything went very smooth, including the 2 wins. It's always a nice feeling to come out of a road series with 2 wins. The players worked extremely hard. We faced all sorts of different adversities, from power plays to penalty kill situations, to 5-on-5s, to being down a goal, being up a goal. It was great just to see the resilience and the way our veterans handled all the different pressures of the trip, and we were able to put it onto the ice and find different ways to come out with the win. So, or I should say wins, but it was a great weekend. It was a good opportunity for our players to bond. We played some great hockey, saw a lot of different things in terms of the game itself, and again, at the end of the day, to be able to come out with 2 wins against a very good team is huge, so we're pretty excited. They continue to build chemistry throughout each game and throughout the practice week. They get a little more comfortable with each other, both 5-on-5 and on the power play, and I think that's just a great thing. So they seem to be working really well together, and in the weekend, obviously they came up with some huge goals. So again, we're not going to complain about that, but it's great to see, and I think it's having a rippling effect through a few of our other lines. Britt's really kind of continued off from where she left off last year, and I think she's put even more, not to say demands, but pressures on herself to really kind of keep things moving forward and having that incline trajectory where she just wants to do better, not only each year, but each game, and I think that's been huge. So she's got a great mentality, she's very competitive, and her work ethic is huge in the sense that she does not stop working during the week, and I think she sees that during the weekend. So it's been great to see her get the start that she's gotten already. And again, we're only 2 games in, but that's a hell of a start. So with Jaycee, again as a freshman, she's doing great, settling into everything very, very well. And again with her, it's early in her career, but she kind of mirrors Britt a little bit with her work ethic, the way she prides herself on doing every drill to its fullest, and then the small plays in a game, just as she does in practice. She treats them as huge plays and gets the job done, and when you do that, you do get rewarded with some of the things that we all like, with goals and assists.
Yeah, I mean, the whole team did awesome. Like, obviously you can't get anything done without your team, and Britt and Ren obviously helped a lot with that. It was our power play was pretty hot, which most of the goals came off of. So I mean, it was just a whole line team effort to help me get that.
It was great to see being in that situation where you got 2 goalies playing just awesome is a good situation. So they kept us in and made big saves when they needed to. And then, as you kind of alluded to there with our D helped out when they had to. So we had players blocking shots when we needed to, we had players picking up sticks when they needed to, and we had goalies coming up with big saves when they needed to. So when you get that kind of a combination, defensively, it gets pretty tight out there for your opponent. So we definitely want to keep moving forward with that, and having a good pairing between our D and our goalies, where they just seem to be working really well together.
Kind of funny, so Coach said to set it up on Mick's side, and during the play I was kind of thinking, oh, this is fun to not be on the blue line the whole time, and right after that a rebound came out and I just happened to be right there and knocked it home, and it's exciting when you don't score a lot to actually knock it in, so it was really exciting. So as a freshman class, we really kind of stuck together, we were really close, and following the upperclassmen, they're great role models. And so we were able to just kind of slide right into this year. And personally, I think I've gained a lot more confidence in playing with somebody like Michaela. She really helps me out and just makes me a better player, so I owe a lot of it to her.
Well, it's a little bit of a short week for us, seeing as we played Saturday, Sunday. So with Monday off, we just got a couple practices before we get going into the weekend. So the truth is we want to continue where we left off. this past weekend, and as with everything, you want to build off of it. You want to see if you can take a couple steps forward in different areas of the game and keep getting better, because literally throughout this first half of the year, you have to work to get better each and every game because everybody else is. So you got to keep up, and if you can get ahead of the curve, that's where a lot of teams see great success.